What's going on, water sign men? It's your girl D with 8th house energy, here to bring you your August read for 2021. I hope all is well. This is the Men of Water series for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces men. Okay, for those of you who are familiar with the channel, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support you constantly give. To those of you who are new, this is something that I do for the masculine energy in the tarot community. I've noticed that throughout the YouTube tarot community, there's not a whole lot of representation for the masculine energy. So I wanted to do that for my 8th house community. So hopefully you guys will get something out of it, and it'll provide maybe some insight or different perspective. If you like this reading, right, if you wouldn't mind in the comments putting your sign in the comments, because what I'm going to do is I want to see, you know, who's feeling it, who's not. So, for example, if all of the cancers, if there's more cancers and giving feedback in the comment section than any other sign, in the middle of the month, what I'll do is I'll do one specifically for the sign of Cancer. But it just depends on who gives the most reply in the comment section and let me know that, you know, they like the readings or they want me to continue them. It doesn't matter if it didn't resonate with you, but if you just like the readings and you want me to continue to do them, feel free to let me know in the comments. You don't have to tell me if you don't like it. You don't have to tell me if you don't want me to continue to do it. Just let me know if this is something that you want me to continue to do, or if you want to see a bonus read in the middle of the month for your particular sign for the men. That's it. All right? So, with that being said, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, this is for Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, man, okay? Masculine energy. If you need a personal reading, my information is going to be in the box below, so feel free to reach out. Now we have 3 columns here. The first column represents what's going on with you and your personal self. Could be, you know, religious or spiritual in nature, but it's what's going on with you personally. The middle row or column represents your career, money, and finance. And this third column here represents your family life, your love life, and your social life. All right, so the top row is the issue. The middle row is the challenge. The third row here is the possible resolution. So let's get started. Water sign men. For your personal situation here, we have the Forest. Clarify with journey. All right, the challenge in your situation here is the rune called Iwaz. Now it's upside down. It came out in reverse for you. This is normally what it looks like. But the challenge here is moving backwards, stalled energy, falling off the horse, a wasted journey, and we have that clarified with small child. The way to resolve the concern is there's opportunity. You have to create an opportunity somewhere, or there may be an opportunity coming up for you. Hear those sirens? Then we got the 9 of Swords here. So let's get some clarity here and see what's going on. So what I'm getting so far is that for some of you, maybe you need to get outdoors, for sure. Some of you need to go out in nature. You know, go out in the woods, in the forest, in the trees, someplace where there's no buildings. All right, fresh air. Some of you may want to go somewhere secluded. You may want to take a vacation or go somewhere secluded. You're going to clarify with the 2 of Wands, but there's definitely a journey involved. You're just trying to decide which way to go. Now the challenge here is the child is not the small child, but some of you may have a small child, which is why you can't travel. But I feel like with this energy here, this Iwaz in reverse, this talks about stalled energy. So some of you are supposed to be moving forward in a journey, and I feel like there's a new beginning here for you. If this is not about a child, this is about a new beginning. So I feel like your new beginning is being stalled for whatever reason. The number 18 is the moon energy. Yeah, so maybe you need to check and see what's going on. Tap into your intuitive energy. Listen to your intuition in reference to what it's telling you about the situation. Clarify this Small child energy for the challenge. But for others of you, yeah, you may have a small child and you're not able to just take off like that. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like there's a new beginning for some of you in love. Okay? Interesting. Interesting. So love is coming your way. You know, I did a reading for the water signs a couple of days ago. I don't know what's going on outside. All right. Moving on. So I guess that was a signal. Love is definitely coming for some of you. All right. There's a new beginning in love coming. But I feel like for some of you, you may meet this person in your travels or on vacation or once you move. Like maybe some of you are supposed to be moving or you're getting the urge to move or your intuition is telling you to move. It's time to move on. The outcome here is the opportunity, the sextile energy. Sextile is an aspect, one of the many aspects that you will find in your natal chart. And what it does is it's looking at the planets and the distance between them. There's a specific distance between them which represents the sextile energy. And what happens is you're looking at the, basically a sextile is like creating an opportunity. You look at the planets that are sextiled apart from each other and you look at the characteristics of the planets and you decide, you know, where the opportunities for growth are. But there's opportunity here, okay? So it says collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity, synergizes, creates possibilities for, opens doors, promises, brings insight to, communicates, welcomes, and develops. Clarify with the 9 of Swords. So I feel like maybe some of you are trying to find an opportunity. Maybe you're not finding an opportunity to travel or to leave. Maybe you want to. Maybe an opportunity is going to present itself to you shortly. That could be the case. Let's get some clarity on that. Let's see what's up. Some of you may need a vacation. Yeah, we got the 2 of Swords. So this is all about trying to decide what's best for you. But that's, you know, 11 swords there. What's the number 11 major arcana? Justice energy. So yeah, I feel like with the, you know, justice rules the 7th house, which is partnerships. All right. And then we have the Ace of Cups here. So I feel like for some of you, you're about to meet somebody. That's super dope. Nobody else had that. No, none of the other elements that I did had that. And also, I don't know if I think I just said it to you, but I did a water sign reading a couple days ago, if even that, and it was talking about y'all were gonna find love. That love is coming towards you guys. So that is super, super dope. But yeah, it may come when you're traveling or when you're supposed to be moving or traveling but there's some stagnant energy here. You have to decide what to do. That's what the stagnant energy is here. Is we got the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. So it's like decisions, right? So this is about you making a decision to move on or to move forward. It could be moving forward emotionally. Okay, being ready to move forward. Some of you, you know, you may not be quite ready yet. You know, that could be the case, and it could be because, you know, this will be a new beginning. Maybe you're not over the past yet for some of you with the Ace of Cups, but I feel like love is there. If you want it, it's coming. You just have to be open to it, and you know, sextiles, you have to create the opportunity. And so for some of you, like I said, with this 9 of Swords plus the 2 of Swords, that's 11 of Swords. So I feel like the opportunity is going to present itself to you as a form of justice for what you've been through. Ooh, okay. I like that. That's what's up. So for those of you who are interested in connecting and finding someone who's evenly yoked with you, it looks like your opportunity is coming. Now, for career, money, and finance, we got the cloud energy here and the service energy in reverse. The challenge in your situation when it comes to career, money, and finance is the rune called Nauthiz. Nauthiz. This is rune number 10. And this talks about having your basic needs, your basic necessities. You know, being able to provide the basic things for yourself. You know, it's like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You can't, you know, if you can't basically supply food, clothing, and shelter for yourself and transportation, then you shouldn't date. Like that type of energy. What, you know, priorities come first. You know, real men know that. So for those of you who don't understand that or don't agree with that, then I don't know what to tell you. The challenge here is occupation. So I feel like, let's take a look at the outcome. So the outcome is the ninth house energy. The ninth house energy is all about foreign travel, adventure, higher education, customs, faith, beliefs, pilgrimages, spiritual quests, aspirations, journalism, religion, gurus, and risk-taking. And we have that with the King of Pentacles. So some of you, you may have your head in the clouds trying to figure out what works for you, okay? With this cloud energy and the service energy in reverse. Something is not, whatever you're doing is not working, or you may want more, okay? And the challenge is, what occupation do you consider? You know, it's got to be something that's going to meet your basic needs. You know, something that's going to allow you to survive. So I feel like the outcome here would be you tapping into your ninth house energy. So again, I get an energy of travel here. Okay, so I feel like some of you are going to run into somebody where you may have a potential for an opportunity for a business partnership and romance. Some of you are considering maybe going back to school, because, you know, the ninth house deals with higher education. It also deals with pilgrimages. So some of you may just need to go on vacation or go on a pilgrimage, a spiritual quest. Okay, some of you are considering doing that. Journalism. Some of you may want to write. All right, so, you know, whatever it is that you decide to do, it's going to bring you some money. It's going to bring you stability. Long-term stability, too. So if you're somebody who wants to write write what went down in your life, write, you know, some of the struggles you've been through, put it in a book. Get that dough. You know, because the book, you know, as long as the book is out there, it's going to make some money, right? Like, you could have a book and you might have written it 3 years ago and it's still making money because you're still selling it to this day. So that's that King of Pentacles long-term stability money. So some of you may want to consider that. The clouds could represent you using your imagination to write. Clarify the service energy. You have that clarified with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, but this is in your head. You know, some of you, let me pull one for the middle one before I speak on that. Hold on a sec. Because the Seven of Swords represents your thoughts, things that you're keeping to yourself. So, okay, you know what this could be? This could be you know, trying to figure out what to write, right? And then you have the service energy in reverse. Well, the service energy in reverse, like, say this guy is off. He's in reverse. He's not working, right? So it came out in reverse, meaning that this is about stuff that didn't work out for you. And then we have the Seven of Swords energy. This is things that you know that didn't work out for you. Some of the pitfalls you may have experienced in life. Some of the trials and tribulations that didn't work out for you. And maybe that's what you write about. So let's clarify this occupation energy. Yeah, because I feel like for some, I'm getting a strong energy of telling your story. Writing your story. Yeah, because 3 plus 4 is the number 7, right? The number 7 major arcana is the Chariot energy. Now, when the Chariot energy, that's Cancerian energy. Shout out to the Cancer men. Now, when the Cancer energy of the Chariot shows up, just know that whoever that's pulled for, they went through some rough times, some real rough times, and they were able to get themselves back on point and move forward triumphantly out of that, terrible situation. But it was an ordeal. So some of you may have been through some real shit, basically, that you could write about. It doesn't have to be 100% your story. It could be loosely based. You can add a lot of imagination to it. That's what the clouds are about. It could be loosely based on your life. I don't know if you guys are 50 Cent fans, and if you watch Power, right now he has the one out where it's about, Kanan's life, the character he played in Power. And it's about Kanan's life and what went on with Kanan. So there's a prime example of, someone taking a character and building on that character and talking about, okay, well, this is how this character got into this lifestyle, And then the other day, was it last night? Get Rich and Die Trying was on. and again, just a reminder, and he's a Cancer. Shout out to 50 Cent. So it's just another a thought here that came to my mind here when we're talking about writing about your story. And we have the Four of Diamonds here. That's the Four of Pentacles. See, that could be something that's very private. Things that only you know that went down, things that you experienced. And again, it could be loosely based. You can add to it, for, I don't know, whatever, I don't even know what I'm trying to say as far as you can add to it to, embellish is what I want to say, to make it more than what it is or add extra to the story. Use your imagination, but it's going to provide you stability if that's what you're going to do. Yeah, see, we have the King of Wands and the King of, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Just from tapping into the ninth house energy. Ninth house energy is about writing, higher education. But I feel the energy of writing with this, okay, with the ninth house. So that's interesting. All right, well, good luck to you for those of you who are going to write something, Let's see what we got for your love life, your family life, and your social life. We have a hat, and we have the Sigh card. The challenge in the situation is this is the rune called Isa, I-S-A, rune number 11. This talks about like stillness. It could talk about solidness, slow to change, slow to move. It could also talk about trying to avoid a disaster here. And we have that clarified with his thoughts. Now, the possible solution to this situation would be for you to tap into the Aquarius energy, which is a very, well, it says innovative. But yeah, that's what the Aquarius energy is. The Aquarius energy is all about, look, it's all about the inner genius in you. It's all about your uniqueness, your individuality. It's also about you, connecting with your own tribe, your own people. We have that clarified with the Two of Swords in reverse. Doing what's best for you. Yeah. See, this is totally about that Aquarius energy. Innovative, doing you. Doing something that nobody else can do but you. That's what the Aquarius energy, and you're doing it well. And you look like a star. Because we know star energy, that's energy of something that nobody else can get to. Something that nobody else has. That's what that star energy is all about. So tap into your inner self. And work with that. But let's see what this is about in particular. So I feel like that hat and the side card is like you putting your thinking cap on and, thinking about what's been going on. Clarify this side card here for me. Thank you. We got the King of Wands again. So this is all about being very creative. And that was another thing I forgot to say. The King of Wands is very creative, very spiritual as well. So this would help with the imagination piece of your writing. So here's the King of Wands again here. Yeah, being very creative, putting your thinking cap on. Excuse me, figuring out. And again, this reminds me again of somebody writing. You put your thinking cap on. You're thinking about the things that didn't work out. This reminds me of, that Whitney Houston song, Didn't We Almost Have It All type of energy. Where it's like, damn, it's too bad things turned out the way they did. You know what I mean? And then you got the King of Wands taking the creativity of the King of Wands and taking action and maybe putting that into a book or putting that into a vlog. Yeah. And this talks about maybe you almost averted a disaster. So maybe you could talk about that. And then we have that clarified with your thoughts. So this is all about being stubborn. Maybe, you know, you're in that sigh energy because you were too stubborn and maybe you lost out on something. And that's what you're thinking about. And maybe you could write about that. Let's get clarity on that. Clarify his thoughts. The number 16 major arcana is the Tower moment. So there could have been, yeah. So I feel like, yeah, because here's the number 16 here, right? So the Tower moment happens when your intuition was telling you to do something and you didn't listen. And then the universe had to come in and check you, you know, and tell you, no, you're on the wrong path. I said, go this way. But prior to that Tower moment, the universe was giving you clues. You know, it's like you driving down the street and the GPS is telling you to go right, but you ignore it and you keep going. And the GPS is God. And God is telling you, or whoever is telling you to go left. And every time you get to the intersection or an intersection, instead of you going left, you keep going straight. That means you're going down the wrong path. The universe is trying to warn you. So when you don't listen, what the universe will do is it will put a stop to whatever is going on, or it will divert you elsewhere. And so it turns into a Tower moment. And it's like, oh, damn, what's going on? And you may not see it as something that, you know, you want it to happen, but it happens because the universe is like, no, you're not supposed to go down that path, sir. This is the way you're supposed to go. I need your eyes over here. So yeah, with the Queen of Swords here, this is all about, you know, in your heart, you know, you accepting the reality of the situation and dealing with the truth of the situation. There was a lot of pain involved, and you may have healed from this situation. Now the outcome is the Aquarius energy. Yeah, see, the Aquarius is all about forward movement. All right, so forward movement as in, you know, letting that situation go, learning the lessons from it, and moving on and not allowing it to hold you back. Clarify this Two of Swords. Yeah, see, we have the Ace of Swords. More facts here. A lot of swords here. Dealing with the reality of the situation, accepting the facts in it. You know, swords are about thoughts and they're also about communication, so writing. Okay? I get that strongly for you all. Write what you've experienced. Write what you've been through. And I feel like you're going to be lucrative with that. All right, so that's what we got for that. Before we figure out this, let me get you some divine timing cards here real quick. Where are we with the time? Okay, I see. All right. Yours is pretty cut and dry. Everybody else's, it took me a minute to figure out what was going on here. But yours is pretty cut and dry here. So let's see what we get with the divine timing cards. If they don't resonate, don't worry about it. For some of you it might. For some of you it might not. Just do whatever you know, do what you do with everything else that doesn't resonate. Just keep it moving. So for some of you, a year from now is going to be significant. So maybe this is if you're putting that book together. Some of you need to, you know what I'm getting here? Some of you need to go on a sabbatical. Think about the things that you've been through, the situations that you've been through, the things that caused you the most pain, the things that were the most confusing, stressful, aggravating, and write about it. Write about it, dude. We got December. So maybe a year from now in December, or maybe something very painful happened in December. Or maybe you won't be able to take this trip until December. You know, December represents Sagittarius too, doesn't it? Yeah. Sagittarius is November and December. And we got the 9th house for Sagittarius. So perhaps some of you start writing now. You may have something done by December. And a year from now, you'll be on some next level blown up, ready to make a movie about it. During your day off. Or is it during the work day, during the work day, during the work week. So something is significant about during your work day, during your work week. And for some of you, there's something that's never going to happen. So I don't know if it's one of these misfortunes that you're thinking about, that, you know, like I said, with that Whitney Houston, damn, you know, it's too bad things turned out the way they did type of thing. That could be the case for some of you. But let's talk about money now. Let's see if you're going to get any money. Let's see where it's coming from. If you're going to be spending money this month, let's see what you're going to be spending it on. Okay, that's 2. Let's get 1 more. All right. Tuition, yeah. So somebody going back to school. The 9th house talks about education, higher education. So for some of you, as far as career, money, and finance, you could be going back to school, considering that. Going back for some other, maybe something that you're not well versed in, of course, which is why you would go to school for, to get the education. Maybe some of you are not sure what you want to go back for yet, or maybe some of you are going to keep it to yourself. You're not letting anybody know that you're going to school. Maybe you're concerned about how much it's going to cost with the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe you feel you don't have enough. But you can apply for, you know, see what's up with the tuition. So some of you may be paying tuition. Some of you may be paying out of pocket, as opposed to maybe you're taking a class, or there's some type of certification that you're getting. And maybe you're going to pay out of pocket yourself. Okay, some of you, there's some issues with late mortgage, late rent. Okay, so it looks like some of you are going to be catching up with that. And then we also have credit card consolidation. So it looks like somebody's trying to fix their financial situation. Could be. All right, so that's what I got for you as far as what you're going to be spending money on this month. Unfortunately, don't look like no money coming in. Don't mean it's not. It just didn't show up in these cards. You know. Don't mean it ain't, though. All right, let's see what's going on for those of you who are interested in this love situation, or who are currently in a love situation. A lot of y'all got new love coming. Well, for some of you, yeah, you're going to have to make a decision when this love situation comes in. Because this is what we were talking about here with the 2 of Swords. You know, some of you are really going to be, with the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, some of you are really going to be like, oh God, what should I do? Am I ready? Do I want this connection? Is this something that, is this person serious? Is this somebody playing me? Like, what is this? Because it may come in just like that, and you may be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this really some bullshit? Or, you know what I mean? What is this? So I feel like that's how it's going to come into you. But for some of you, it's going to come in when you're going to travel, or you're going to move, something like that. But there's some transportation going on here. There's some movement going on here. All right, so some of you, children. Children are an important part to this partnership. So for some of you, like I said, with the child here, some of y'all may meet somebody and get somebody pregnant. That could be what the child is about too. All right, because this could be a divine partnership where it was meant for you to meet this person, and y'all were meant to have a little boobala. That could be the case. And then we have patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. So I feel like this is with the love situation. Like, you're going to see how this is supposed to play out. Some of you are, you know, really distraught about, you know, some connection that did not work out. But the universe is going to, you know, give you something, because I feel like, you know, when it comes to love relationships and they don't work out and you step away from it, meaning it was a karmic situation, the universe will bless you. If that's what you really truly want, you know, a relationship, the universe will give you that. And I feel like for some of you, this is what's going to happen for you. Look at this shit. I can't make this up. Underneath the deck is the twin. So yeah, you're going to meet your twin flame. This makes sense why you're going to have a baby. So if you meet this person now and you don't want a baby right away, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you can wear protection, do what you need to do, but the universe is saying this is a twin flame. So if you know, you better be careful. Well, you know, with a twin flame, there's going to be a strong connection between you two. So y'all definitely going to be doing it a lot. So, you know, if this woman is not on protection, you know, I don't know what y'all going to do. Maybe a baby on the way. All right? I ain't mad at you, though. If you ain't mad at it, if you like it, I love it. And I hope you get more of it, okay? Let's see what else is going on for you guys. I really like that, though. I like that. Because there was no love in the other elements readings. And it was interesting that, like I said, I did the water sign reading for the general collective 2 or 3 days ago, and it talked about love was on the way. So That's not a coincidence, my friend. So, keep your hopes high if that's what you're truly looking for. We have the yang energy in reverse. This is about not taking action on something. I feel like you're supposed to take action on something, because there was stagnant energy here. This rune here talks about stagnant energy. No, it was this one. Yeah, this one talks about stagnant energy. Slow to change, things like that. And then we have, look at, this is what's popping, okay? I love this energy for you. So, for a lot of you, yeah, I feel energy now of you, there was some pain, okay? There was some things that you went through. And I feel like you're going to have blessings coming towards you because you passed the test. And it's just a matter of time, my friend. It could be in 30 days. Keep your eyes open for that hottie, okay? She might be around in 30 days, all right? Or whoever you date. No disrespect to those of you who date men. The hottie's coming around, okay? Whoever you like. So let's see. We're going to pull a card for each sign from this deck, and then we're going to wrap up your reading. This was a beautiful reading. I like this. This is positive energy. Really positive. All right, so let's start with King Cancer. What do we have for the King Cancer? Ooh, look at Cancer. Now is a lucky time, my friend. You closed out a cycle. You had to have closed out a karmic cycle, because this card only comes up after you've closed out some karmic shit. Yo, listen. Listen. Sir, listen. Okay? Listen. You got new life. You got now is a lucky time. You got the Ace of Cups. And time is a ticking, baby. It's 30 days from now. Anytime between now and 30 days. You ain't got to wait much longer. Love that, King Cancer. Love that. All right. King Scorpio, what's up with you? What's up with the King Scorpio? Ooh, King Scorpio. You got love coming too, sir. Okay? Love is all around you. I feel like this applied for you too, my friend. So you're going to meet this person. Okay? Here's the Ace of... Listen, I love this for you guys. Let's see what's up with King Pisces. King Pisces was popping. What's popping with you? Okay, you got to lay a solid foundation. So this is positive here. So this might be about you and writing. You know, if you're going to school or writing, you lay a solid foundation. You know, and I think this is what you're trying to do with this King of Pentacles energy. So you're just trying to figure out if you want to write your story, because I'm sure you got a dope story. I'm sure you do. So, you know, lay a solid foundation. The number 6 major arcana is the Lover's energy. Maybe you need to lay a solid foundation because maybe you got a lover coming in too. You know, that's the number 6 major arcana, the Lovers. So, you know, get your house in order, get your